The majority of the human population lives in cities, and between the commercial centers, living areas, and congested streetways, there is very little room for greenery. This is a major problem in the face of a world pushing for a cleaner, greener existence. We have spent the last 10 weeks designing and prototyping a path forward, introducing the Katharcer. Consisting of a sturdy frame supporting both panels of moss and buckets full of succulents, our design is effectively a modular tree that can be installed with little to no changes to existing infrastructure. In addition to being sturdy, we designed the Katharcer to be easily installed and maintained. No more complicated manuals or dedicated maintenance crews. If the boards of moss are dying, it is as easy as unscrewing these 4 screws and replacing the board. If the succulents are dying, just pull on the handles, lift the old bucket out, and lower the replacement bucket in. True to our intended goal, our inspiration came directly from nature itself, specifically the moss growing on backyard sheds and patios. Our design process was shaped through both internal and external factors. To ensure we covered all of our bases, we examined the pros and cons of algae, moss, and succulents. Moss works well from a practical standpoint, but poses aesthetic problems when, as part of its natural growth process, it dies. Algae is both expensive to acquire and is very high maintenance, so we decided not to go with it. Succulents are the inverse of moss, lacking area coverage but remaining aesthetically pleasing even in winter, where they simply go dormant. From these factors, we elected to continue with the original plan of using moss as the base plant, while also integrating succulents to augment our design's aesthetics. We had originally planned to incorporate more sustainability by constructing the design out of wooden pallets, but we quickly realized that the pallets would rot over time. This prompted a move to a sheet metal frame, which is not only stronger and lighter, but also much cheaper. Future iterations of our design could include a rainwater-fueled plumbing and fertilizing system, or onboard diagnostics to monitor the health of the plants and report to an app on the user's phone. Additionally, the modularity of our design could be leveraged to create variants of the Katharcer that incorporate local flora, allowing our design to stay closer to the aesthetics of the area.